Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, I want to say that, I do feel, um, I do feel like I owe, like I have a debt that I owe somebody, um, because I haven't been there. I've been neglectful and I haven't done this out of intention. I haven't intentionally tried to hurt anybody or like done and said things to create a type of feeling in somebody just to like move away and leave them stranded or hurt them or I haven't that's never been my intention at all. I've just expressed things as I feel them. And but I'm starting to see, like, I'm working on putting myself in other people's perspectives a little bit more because I'm so used to being in my own perspective, and because I spend so much time on my own, it can be hard for me to see things from other people's viewpoints. And so when it's hard to see people from other people's viewpoints, it can be hard to connect to people. And living with all these people, if you're not able to connect to people, relate to people, it can be hard to fucking get along with things in a good way. So I think it's good for myself and anybody else who's in a similar position as myself to try to just see things from other people's perspectives. And as I look back at all the things that I've said and commented on and expressed, I could see how it could be, from other people's perspectives, it could seem like I've done things to like purposefully like just like push people away or to hurt people or just like leaving people after saying all these things, when like the type of things that I've said, they're usually followed with a certain course of actions that aligns with the words that you speak and this and that. And my actions haven't followed my words as well as I'd like them to have. So that's something I feel bad about, and it's something that, like I said, I feel like I owe. Like I've been in the wrong. Like even though I haven't done anything like that, that's part of like not feeding a relationship. Love is like a flower, so it requires nutrients, it requires attention, it requires energy, it requires ingredients in order for it to blossom in a beautiful way. And the one and only relationship I had, the main reason I feel like it fell apart was because I didn't feed it. I just continued. I was still getting fucked up, so I was just doing. I would put in the bare minimum, essentially, and that's not enough to keep love going. And so because of that, she lost interest, and we separated. We broke up. She broke up with me, and and that happened, and um, right after it happened too, I realized, she didn't tell me immediately, but like I put pieces together and I was like, oh yeah, I really wasn't doing shit. Like I remember just going over to her house and like even when we were together, like I didn't really appreciate or do anything to really like cherish the relationship. I just kept on doing the same thing over and over again, and she was just there. And I don't know, I didn't, at that time in my life, I didn't have the knowledge that I'm beginning to really learn now. It's taken me a while, but like the relation, not just with females, but with males too. Like having a friendship with a dude, like in order to have a healthy relationship, it's imperative that you all keep on working at it, keep on putting energy into it, keep on trying to build with it. And when you stop doing that, the relationship starts to die. So I've said a lot of things, and then they could be rather profound. I could see how they could be profound to some people, and then I fucking I don't do much to follow them up with my actions. And so I'm sorry about that. And again, it's not from a place of like me intending to do this to hurt people, because I think some people do that, but that's not why I've done these things. It's just um it's just how I am. Like I love expressing my emotions, I love communicating and stuff sometimes, but saying things and then actually following through and going through with the action is a whole nother ball game. And as far as like being with females and stuff like that, that's one of the few, like that's probably one of the areas in life that I really need to work on, because I have not had much experience, and the experience that I have had has been very shallow because I have not really expressed myself like truly. Like I've always kept things like the type I've never really connected to a female other than one particular person, because that's the only person I chose to really share the deepest parts of who I am with. But I've never done that with any other female, or any really even really even any other male either, just because I've never had the opportunity. Hasn't been right. With her, the opportunity felt right, so I shared, and it came out, and da 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 da. And um, so yeah, and I do think part of the reason too, regarding this particular person, is that the nature of this situation is over a distance. So because of it being over a distance, sometimes it can feel like it's not as real. But that's not true. It's just my mind fucking with me, trying to get me away from doing it. I mean, even in my astrological chart, it talks about how I'm probably going to end up being with somebody who's a distance away from me. So it's like, anyways, but it's different knowing that there's somebody in the same city that you live in. Like, you all could just go out, go to the bar, get some food, go do something, go to a walk in the park, something like. It's much easier, like, to help believe in a relationship that's actually tangibly going to happen when you are able to just go out and do those type of things in real life. Doing it over the internet with these long distances and this and that, it's a lot more. Just a lot more work that's required in order for it to work out. But I think that if one is able to make it work out, it'll be all the better. But so anyway, there's more stuff I want to express, but I just want to start it off. All right, love you guys. Bye.